Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm dedicating this video to everyone who is facing with the times where we say that everything is getting worse and worse, and we don't know how to stop those moments to happening and how to actually make the most important changes and shifts we need to create within our own beingness and our perception and paradigms, so we can finally start moving into a different direction. So before we go into everything, I want to invite you to go with me into a beautiful another forest walk. So for everyone who can't go into such a beautiful place like this, I'm inviting you to come here with me. So my friends, yesterday I went through comments and I saw many comments. It was after the... Oh, look at that sound. It's always so amazing. The sound of the fallen leaves. So we have many associations right now which we can use to talk about why our life seems like it is getting worse and worse. It's because a part of yourself is dying. We can say an old self is dying because we are constantly moving forward, we are constantly changing, we are constantly shifting, we are constantly getting wiser. Not many people are actually seeing that. I like to say the question is, are you getting older or wiser? A person who is wise will never say that he or she is old, right? Doesn't matter the age, the numbers. It's about what we know, what we understand, and how well we are able to share it with others, so we can uplift others as well. So if you're facing with hard times right now, and it seems like everything is getting worse and worse, it's because that's all you see. And that's all you see because you're not expanding what you're seeing. You're not expanding your point of awareness. Remember yesterday, in yesterday's video, we've been talking about how we can shift ourselves from that small dot of awareness to a bigger point of awareness. Like some people would see problems and some people could see right now a beautiful day to go outside and disconnect from everything that is happening, right? And we go for a walk like this and suddenly we don't see our problems anymore. We see all the beauty, we see the trees which are just chilling in the powerful presence. And because in the forests that energy is so strong that it's like, even if you're not so sensible to energies around you, you can sense that peaceful energy. And what is really important, what science is saying about why we feel that everything is getting worse and worse. When we are under a stressful state for a long time, there's in the brain something really incredible is happening. Like over 70% of the blood will go from the neurocortex to the survival part of the brain, so your body can fight or flight with the present situation. So if over 70% of the blood goes out of that neurocortex, it means that you can't think clearly under stress anymore if you are there for a longer period of time. And if you can't think clearly, you're experiencing what we call a brain fog, right? It's really familiar. Oh, look at that place. We are getting lost a little bit, and that's beautiful. We need that. Here and there we need to get lost to forget about everything and to just center ourselves back to who we truly are, right? So if you're staying under the stressful state for a longer period of time, you will find yourself at the moment where it will be really hard to think clearly what to do, how to find the solutions, what could be the next step in your life. And then you will hear something about law of attraction and you will say, well, stop with it, it is just not working. So why the neuroscience became so important right now when it comes to brain coherence? Because through science we can learn how powerful our thoughts can be when they are coherent, when our intentions are coherent. So how to get to that coherent state? Probably you're familiar with the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton, and Greg Braden is talking a lot about it, about coherency in the brain. Right? So what is a brain coherence? Brain coherence it happens when we have a clear focus, a clear attention on this moment. And when we are truly aware of this moment, like we are aware right now, we are in the beautiful forest and we are aware that we are here and it's beautiful and it's peaceful place. If you can feel it, can you feel it? Let me know in the comments if you can feel this peaceful energy that is present right now. As soon as we connect back to this moment, however, like whatever practice you will use, you can use meditation, you can go for a walk into a forest, you can creatively express yourself. For example, you go and paint, and you can find my painting tutorials on the link in the description. Art Time is my other YouTube channel where I'm sharing YouTube tutorials. You do something creatively and your brain will go into an alpha brainwave state. You will go from that higher alert state, incoherent state, back into the coherent state. And suddenly you will not see your life as it is getting worse and worse anymore. Suddenly you will see your life as a field of lessons and opportunities. This is the biggest shift we can create. Once we start seeing our lives as a field of lessons and opportunities, we truly pay more attention to what is actually happening without judgment. What is actually happening right now in my life without judgment. What it means. We see, well, maybe we are dealing with financial struggles. Maybe we are dealing with the lack of love or the lack of health. Maybe we are dealing with the lack of joy, which means we feel stuck. We can't experience freedom. And we could say that the joy is the byproduct of feeling free, right? Oh, look at the butterfly. A yellow butterfly representing a freedom. You see how coherent we are right now. We are talking about freedom and the butterflies are flying around. So we've just moved to a new place and this is first time walking in the new forest close to our new home, and it's so beautiful. Like, I was actually, before that we've been living on a coastal side of Slovenia and I was missing those kind of forests. You couldn't find them there at the coast, but here it's so beautiful. So whatever you're lacking right now, it doesn't mean that you're not good with manifesting. I will make another video about the manifestation blocks, because yesterday I was brainstorming on a board. After my meditation on the sun, I received some powerful insights. So I've started writing everything I've received on the board, and I will make another video just about the manifestation blocks, because it is truly powerful. Once we are able to recognize like which parts of our lives are actually working, where we feel that we are actually manifesting great results. Often people focus just on what is missing, just on what is going wrong, but not often people actually focus on what is working. I'm actually good with manifesting happy people, positive people, kind people. But because maybe you're struggling with finances, all your focus is on your struggles. Even if you have many kind people and positive people and good people around you, in your alone time, all you feel is your struggles with money. How often you go through moments like that? We all go through that, because that's how we are wired. We are always wired to have that need to feel safe. And if something is missing, all our attention will go there, because that's where the danger is. And if we rehearse that and we actually look on the parts where our life is working well, and we ask ourselves, well, what we know about those parts of our lives, or what we are doing at those parts of our lives that everything is working well. And maybe you will notice that you just love to speak with people, you love to be honest with people, you love to hang with people, and that's why you have so many kind and honest people around you. You know, you always get back what you give, right? So how could we apply it to money, for example? We are using just examples right now. How can you apply it to money? Well, if you love to hang with people and you love to be honest with people, you love to, I don't know, exchange your ideas with people, and that's why people love to hang with you, and you have many good people around you, but you're lacking money. Well, let's think about how to apply it with money. Maybe you don't love to think about money so much. Maybe you don't love to educate yourself about money so much. Maybe you don't love to go at your job, and therefore you think you can't make greater amounts of money. Maybe you don't understand how to invest money, and you're not paying enough attention to it. Think about how much attention you're paying to people, because that area of your life is working well, social life is working well, if that's the case, and how much attention you're paying to how to make more money, how to get onto that vibration of abundance. What is vibration of abundance? Vibration of abundance is a state where we just feel like we are living a life of abundance, right? Even if you are lacking money, you can still get onto that state of vibration of abundance. I've learned in the past, I've started writing affirmations down, like I'm making more money than I can spend. I have a method, like me and Maja are doing it all the time, 21 times, like 21 sentences for 21 days. We call it 21-21. And we're writing like same affirmation 21 times every single day for 21 days. And what happens, you imprint that new affirmation into your subconscious mind, and slowly things starts changing. Like I did it for everything that I wanted to change in my life, and everything started changing that way. Because what happens, often people can't understand how these thing with law of attraction works when you start thinking about something and it just appears. It's not the truth that it just appears. Firstly, you will start thinking about something. You start writing this that affirmation or whatever it is down 21 times for 21 days. And suddenly it will become like you will overcome a block which is telling to you that it's not possible. You will overcome it. It will actually become natural to think about it. When it becomes natural to think about it, when the opportunity will appear, it will be natural for you to dig into it, to grab it, to educate yourself about it, how to improve yourself in that area of your life. How to improve yourself. There will be a business opportunity maybe, and you will not ignore it because now you have these new programs in your subconscious mind which are telling to you that you are worthy of that you can learn about it, that you can try it and you can stay consistent with it, and the results will come. And you see, we start behaving differently. We start paying more attention to those new things which are appearing in our lives. We start paying more attention to that, and wherever we place our attention, we start feeding it with our energy. So more of this kind of synchronicity start happening, and suddenly results starts appearing. We start meeting more of those opportunities, and if we are grabbing them and we are consistent with them, persistent, slowly things starts changing. So if you're in the area right now where it feels like your life is getting worse and worse and worse, it's just because all your attention is on what is getting worse and worse and worse. And I've been there as well, especially at the beginning where nothing was working. So what I did, I started reading all possible books I could find about how the universe is working, about metaphysics, about psychology, about finances, about businesses, how to build a business from nothing, and of course how to create a better relationship with myself, how to be more kind to myself, how to understand myself better, my emotions better, the emotional system, all connected to psychology. And then quantum physics, because I'm a person who, like, I'm a curious soul. So I love to understand also scientific background behind how the law of attraction can actually work, how my thoughts can actually make the results. I love to understand the scientific background of that. So I was reading a lot about quantum physics, and you know, the book from Greg Braden, The Divine Matrix, is a great book which can help you to understand that part of life better. So I've learned that whatever I'm focusing on, I will always see more of that. And if that's the case, that you're seeing more and more and more challenges and struggles in your life, let's disconnect yourself from your life for a moment and go to places like that and connect with the beautiful things which are also present in your life. Look, we are living on the same earth. We are breathing the same air, same oxygen, drinking same water from Mother Gaia. We have access to the same amount of information. We have same amount of time, whatever time is. We have, like, all of us have everything. All of us have everything in front of us, which is allowing us to experience more of what we want. all of us. The question is how well you know how to choose the right decision. How well you know, how well you understand how to choose the right decision. And of course we are wondering, what is the right decision? And that's where we start questioning our knowledge. What we actually understand about what we are struggling with. What we understand about what we are going through. Well, because many people are struggling with finances, it is truly important to understand that there are infinite different ways to make more money, for example, the same as it is infinite different types of meditation to experience a spiritual awakening. The same as there is like so many different foods which can provide you health to your body, which can bring you a bit higher energy so you can feel more alive. And you know, there's so many different ways to meet our wanting expectations. We just need to learn to choose the right things. Like if you would like to get healthier and you're thinking about what kind of food to eat, of course you will start reading books about food. What kind of food can be good for me? And same is with finances or with our social life, with understanding our emotional system. Right? We need to educate ourselves, and you will see more attention you will place to that. And if you will stay consistent with learning and understanding, not just reading and listening and watching this kind of videos, but actually learning, understanding, applying, and trying, that's what the universe wants from you. To always apply what you've learned so you can see if it's working for you. If yes, great, let's move on, let's try new things. If no, great, let's move on and let's try new things. That's why, as I mentioned before, I'm a curious soul. I think we all are curious souls. Oh, it's so amazing today. Such a beautiful day. I think we all are curious souls, but too often we get stuck in the mind where we focus only on what is wrong, and that's where we lose our curiosity. Because what we think that is wrong drains all our energy, so we don't have any energy to be curious and to learn and to, to expand and to grow and to create and to enjoy and to be fulfilled and all of that. So my friends, if your life is getting worse and worse, it's just how you're seeing it at that present moment. And you can always change that. Stop. Expand your awareness. Go to the places like that. Go to the places like that. If you can't visualize places like that, feel connected. Firstly, feel connected to your home, Mother Gaia. Feel connected to it. It is providing you everything you need. You may say, well, the system is wrong. It is, you can say that, but those are the things you can't control right now. You can control your approach. You can control your your point of awareness. You can control how you feel about it right now. And it's time to elevate your spirit. It's time to elevate your emotional level. Let's express some gratitude for what you already have. And just feel it. For a moment, just feel it. You will see. There's always more of everything we see. There's always more of everything we see. The question is what we choose to see. I choose to see beauty. I choose to see wonders of life. Because there's always more of it. and I always feel good about it. So I will leave you here, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed today's forest walk with me. Truly amazing place. And till next time, I'm sending you all love, blessings, and lots of power. I want to express my gratitude to all of you who are supporting my artwork in our Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. Thank you so much. And to everyone who would love to learn to paint with me, a new tutorial is coming up today. Go and check out my other YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Art Time is the name of it. And see you there, my friends. Till next time, one love.